Bring, I don't mean you have to drag them here yourself. If you share that information and the person picks it up and says, okay, I want to buy this, and the person buys in your code, you get paid out. Did you get that? Yes. Now, if the person buys a silver pack, it means the person bought 7 DS. Automatically, the system will pay you 7,700 naira. If the person buys a gold pack, the system will pay you 19,250. When they pay you, is instantly. The minute that person picks up that product, you will get this credited to your account, 19,250. And if the person picks up the platinum pack, you will earn 34,650 instantly, and there's no limit to how many times you can earn it. So it means if that happens, like say 5-10 times in a day, and it's platinum, you will earn this 34,000 10 times in a day. If it's 100 times a week, you will earn it every single one that buys with your code. You're earning that. That's what it means. So is that a good reward? Yes. Fantastic. Okay, let's see the next one. Let's say you decide to up your game and choose the silver pack instead. Instead of buying 3, you decide to buy 7. If the person you bring buys a bronze pack, 5,890. If it's a silver pack, he buys 12,647. Have you seen the difference? As a bronze, you earn 7,007 on a silver. But as a silver, you earn 12,006, more than 5,000 naira extra on it. Now you have started engaging your brain when you go for perfect necklace. Now, if the person picks gold, you earn 33,880 naira. How much did you earn as a bronze? See the difference. Is it worth stopping money to go for silver instead? Because you cannot predict what the person you are going to tell will buy. You can't. You can only talk for yourself. You cannot talk for the next person. Don't always look at their faces, how they are dressed to judge them. You might be shocked. You meet somebody like me, you are thinking I'll do platinum. You don't gauge me finish. Her skin they shine. It means her cream. Her cream alone should be more than the money for silver. So let me be talking with you. And by the time you finish, you don't even know if I'm still owing you school fees or what have you. All this is just packaging. And then I say I want to do bronze. Your head will just go, bronze, how? Then you see another person not looking as if he has 1 naira in his pocket. And that person might say, okay, I've seen the package. I want to go for platinum. So don't use looks to judge what package they will go for. Now, if the person picks a platinum pack, you will earn instantly 51,000 naira. Oga, you like the sound of that? I'm talking to you. You like the sound because you're looking transfixed already. I never reached platinum. This is just silver. You earn 51,000 naira for registering somebody that buys the platinum pack. Now let's look at gold. If you decide to be a gold member, for every bronze you recommend, you have 5,890. For every silver you recommend, you have 12,647. For every gold you recommend, check that out, 68,000 naira. What would that do for you today? 68,000 naira cool cash in your pocket just because you opened this mouth to talk. Just because you cared enough to tell somebody about this. You can go home with 68,000 naira. And not just once. That happens every time. And if it's platinum pack, you can earn 86,000 naira over and over and over again. Now let's look at platinum, which is the highest package. For every bronze you earn 5,008. For every silver you earn 12,647. For every gold you earn 68,000, and for every platinum you earn 173,000 naira. Have you ever seen this kind of reward anywhere? Let's be candid. You're not the one that bought it. You only open this mouth to share this information. Now, the truth be told, if I pay you this money today for the job that you did, what will happen next? If I count 173,000 naira and I'll pay you, because you referred somebody. What will you do next?
I'll be get what to do.
Huh?
I'll be get what to do.
You will get what?
I'll be get to what to do now.
You don't sound geared, sir. You sound very, very composed. So don't worry, this one is not big enough. I'm going to get to the one that will get you off the seat. You understand? If you see this, definitely it will spawn you to do more. That's what she's saying. You'll be encouraged, you'll be motivated, you'll go out and do more. And is it happening or not?
Yes.
Is it happening or not?
It's happening.
Have they ever failed by 1 second once this happens? The instant it happens, you receive your money. There's never been any story or any delay. It falls in instantly. So that is your first bonus you receive from this company. We call it the thank you. This has to do with you. It has nothing to do with the person that brought you here. This is, you don't do this, you don't get this. It's as simple and straightforward as that. Don't go and start disturbing anybody. If you don't do this, by this I mean you don't tell somebody about it and they come to buy products, forget this bonus. It's not for you. Are we okay? Are we together? Mm-hmm. That's the first bonus. Now the next bonus you see, we call it the roll-up bonus. How does roll-up bonus work? Let's assume this is you, Platinum. Then you sponsor. By sponsoring, we don't mean you paid for. It means they're the one that introduced the person. That's what that word sponsor here means. So you sponsor a silver. Okay, let me see if we're following. How much will the company pay you at this point? Say it and say it loud. This is you now. You just brought a silver. Somebody that bought silver pack. How much did you receive?
12,006.
Yes, about 12,006. That's what you receive instantly. Now, this silver person decides to sponsor a platinum. Now, the company is going to pay the silver person. Of course, they've already paid you. We're not talking about that. They will pay this silver person too for sponsoring the platinum. What they want to pay out total is, can we read this out if you can see it? That's what the company has earmarked to pay out. Now, of that 173,000, this silver will receive 51,975 naira. Is that a good deal? Please, let's talk. I want this to be interactive. Is that a good deal?
Yes.
But this silver could have received how much? 173,000. Assuming he was a platinum. It's receiving 51,000 because it's not a platinum, it's a silver. Now the company still has change after paying 51,000 out. They don't want to keep back the remaining change from the 173. So what happens is they do what we call roll up. They will look for who brought in that silver. In this case, it's you. And you're a platinum, you enjoy 121,000 naira. Please clap for this wonderful. Now you see what happened here. Were you the one that brought this person? Or did you benefit from the transaction?
Yes.
You could be in your office when this happened. You could be lying down in your bed and you just see 121,000. What that just tells you is that somebody that you signed up has signed up somebody, and that's your reward. So will you talk now or not? Will you talk?
Yes.
We are all smiling. Okay, let's look at another scenario. Let's assume that you're a platinum, you sponsored the gold, and the gold sponsored platinum. Now, 103,000 will be paid out. The gold will receive 86,000, and the balance of 86,000 will be shared, will be paid to the platinum. Who work, who collect money? So it's shared. The gold can only receive 86,000 from that 173, and you will enjoy 86,000 too. You see why I said registering with your brain is far better than registering with your pocket. I said at the beginning that you could register based on your pocket or based on calculation, what you stand to benefit for going for that package. Now let's look at another scenario quickly. This is you, platinum, you sponsored silver, silver sponsored another silver. Then the second silver is the one that sponsored the platinum. There are 4 people now in this chain. You sponsored the silver, that silver sponsored the silver, The second silver sponsors the platinum. So how does the payment happen? 173,000 naira will be paid out. This silver will receive is 51,000. Now, what will this silver get? I want to hear from my guests. Are you a guest? If you're not a guest, don't say. I want to hear from them. What do you think this silver should get? 51,000. Justify it, please. Why should she get 51,000 too? Would it be fair on this one if they paid some 51,000? Why should she get half?
It's more like a compensation.
For
sponsors.
okay, I like your negotiation. But what happens here is silver can only receive 51,000. So once 51,000 is paid out, any other silver in the line gets 0. Yeah. Because 51,000 minus 51,000 is what?
0.
Silver is only entitled to 51,000. So it means this one gets 0 just because it's a silver. But they still have change of what? 121,000 waiting to be paid. It can only be paid to anybody they meet up that is higher than where they are coming from. Do you get that? You see why you should use your brain. Some things are calculation. Now, 121,000 will roll up. God forbid for this kind of money to pass you. And now roll up and it's paid to the platinum. Please, can you guys charge the okay? 121,000 rolls up, leaves this person and rolls up to be paid to the platinum. Platinum simply means positioning. When you're a platinum, you position yourself to mop up any excess that others cannot use. Let's look at it this way. You came to the party with a teacup, and somebody came to the party with a drum. And there's enough to take. Who will take more? Once your teacup is full, nothing, no matter how you top it, it will keep spilling. Then the one with the drum will be packing all the spills. You can't take beyond your capacity. For silver, the capacity is 51,000. You can't take beyond that. So you see why you should go for platinum. Okay, let me show you the third bonus. We call this the matching bonus. The first bonus is self-effort. Did you get that? The first bonus is self-effort. That is totally dependent on you. You don't tell anybody, nobody signs up for you, you don't get that money. Now, this bonus is, I call it one team effort, one single team. This is you now. You signed up this man here. Let's give him a name. Funky name.
Tunde.
Tunde. So you signed up Tunde as a platinum, and they paid you 173,000 instantly. Now Tunde signs up A and B. He earns 173,000 for signing up A, and earns 173,000 for signing up B. So Tunde has earned more than you. Abi? So it's not about people. We used to hear people who say, who get there first that earns more. Who has earned more money between these two people? Do you understand? So your work will determine how far you will go. It's not about who came before you. You can come in today and smash all the records. There's room for overtaking. Now Tunde earns 173,000 times 2. That's how much? 356. I mean 346. 356, right? 346. Okay. Are you sure it's 346? 346. Okay. So 346,000 is what Tunde earned. Why you earned 173,000? Do you know that the monthly Tunde earns 346,000? You'll be paid 10% of that. Is it 7%? You will earn 7% of what Tunde just earned. Paid to you at the end of the month. Is that cool or what? So that means you're going to earn 7% of 346,000. What did you do? Were you the one that sponsored these two? No. Now these two people here, this one sponsors AB. This one sponsors AB. He earns 356,000, right? 356,000. This guy here will earn 7% of what this one earns. You will earn 2%. Did you get that? So when Tunde earns 7%, you will earn 2%. When the person that Tunde earns 7%, you will earn 2%, 2% all the way to 10 generation. So what this is saying is this. This is my first generation. I brought him. Then he brought her. My second generation. I didn't bring her. She's like my grandchild. Did you get that? Yes. Then she brought him. My great grandchild. That's my third generation. She brought him. Fourth generation, right? He brought her. Fifth generation. Let me end that there. I brought her. This is one family. They are growing. Then I brought another person. First generation. She brings him. Second generation. I have another grandchild from another daughter. From another child. You understand? Then he brings her. My great grandchild, third generation. Like that, another 5. These are my 2 children. This. By children, I mean the people that I brought myself. Just 2. But how is my generation now? It has gone like 5 this way, 5 this way. I bring him, my third child. Are you getting that? Then he sponsors, he does like that. I have another 5 generation this way. 5 generation this way. 5 generation this way. This is what we are saying. Anything he earns, I have 7%. Anything she earns, I have 2%. Anything he earns, I have 2%. 2%, all the way to 10 levels. This is one generation. I come again to this family. Whatever she earns, I have 7%. 2%. My third family, I will earn 7% of whatever he earns. How cool is that? So imagine I have 10 children. This concept is like the olden days when people marry wife because of the more children they have. You know, they use the children to gauge as wealth, their wealth. All of them cannot be foolish. All of them cannot be poor. Abi? Yeah. You are increasing your chances. So imagine you're earning from 10 generations from 10 different people. It can't be your self-effort anymore. I don't know if you understand. If I don't do anything, he will do. If he does not do, she will do. If she does not do, he will do. Or he will do. Or if all this one decides to be useless, I have another family here. I don't know if you get that. Yes. So if he does not do, somebody here, we do. And he decides to join them, I have another family. I have plenty backups. So that's how matching bonus runs all the way to 10 generation. I know what this company does. Very, very smart. They pile that money up and pay you at the end of the month. So that when you receive it, it is meaningful to you. How many people have chopped matching bonus here? Is it sweet? It's very sweet. So with this, you just need, this is just from one lineage, the example. So it means if it's only one person that you have even sponsored, as long as that one develops a family, you'll be earning money. That's what matching bonus here means. All right, let's run quickly. The fourth bonus, we call it key-in bonus. If you're a platinum, then you can enjoy this bonus. What it simply means is that if you are the one that processed the form on behalf of the company will pay you. So you don't have to bring the form here like they do in other companies and you're looking for who to process the information. Once you have this, you're good to go. Our business does not have boundary, there's no time limit, there's no boundary. Once you have your phone, the person fills the form and gives to you. You can only process if you're a platinum. If you are not a platinum, you must look for a platinum to help you process. So it means that you can actually process forms that are not for you and you still be paid. Did you get that? So if the form you process, and how long does it take to process a form? It's up to 5 minutes. That's if you're extremely slow. You can do 3 minutes and the form is processed. If it's a bronze form, you will earn 392 naira for every bronze form that you process. If it's a silver form, you will earn 843 naira. If it's a gold form, you earn 4,562 naira every gold form that you process. And if it's the platinum, you earn 11,550 for processing that form. So what this means is that imagine it's your own person's form, somebody that you have brought, and he wants to buy platinum pack. You process the form. After paying you 173,000, they will now pay you 11,550 again for being the one processing that form. Is that not cool? That's another way to earn here. So we call that the key bonus. Now let me come to the main money.